Shall I give you a countdown?
Why yes.
Oh, let's do this then. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, we are off. And I am desperately trying to switch my joystick. That'll be way important later. Okay, so slightly less insane speedrun, but still very fun. A little bit more normal, probably far more balanced. Thank you for the go-go, Specter. I can certainly die now, so I have to be very careful. Loosely.
My shower.
Alright, thank you, Explode. So this is Specter Torment 100%. Specter's natural abilities, if you've not seen this before, we didn't really cover them before. This is the ability to dash attack off of any attackable enemy or object. And then we also have the ability to chain that together. We get nice little double dashes. I'll be using damage boost every now and then, just because it's a little bit faster. Specter does have a very tiny slide animation, so it's a little precise. I need lots of money for this run. Specter can also wall climb, but you know, I've been doing that. Yeah. I'll be needing all of the red skulls that you get in every stage. There's usually 10 per stage. Lori, I'm not doing A in Glusp, even though Glusp is a fun word to say. We've already did that. I also have to collect all the wisps, which are basically in every stage. There's only a couple that they aren't in. And unlike normal any percent, I'll actually be detouring basically to every room available, because Specter's campaign does have a lot of side rooms, and also they're all very much necessary. They all contain a skull. There's no side rooms that are just for like money or something. Never trust the Glusp. Never again. So I just picked up the Health Wisp. There's going to be quite a bunch of those. I'll end up having 10 max HP. And then some stages will contain Darkness Wisps, which I can't use any Darkness right now, but Darkness is my source of weapon ammo. Yeah, there's a hidden gem up here. It's actually in the dirt. Hilariously, that was probably a leftover result of like a placeholder, like a gem that was just in development there to indicate maybe some dirt they were going to put there, and they just forgot to take it out. Either way, it's convenient. So we got the first encounter of the game with a boss character, Black Knight. And unlike with Shovel and Plague, he's got this really annoying turtle, but luckily if we allow him to keep his turtle, we don't ever knock him off, then the fight's okay. Ooh, nice. I even actually got to KO him while he was up against the wall. That's important because that means that Terrapin is also closer to the wall, and this stage ends when Terrapin breaks a hole in it. So after completing every stage, we get brought back to the Tower Hub, and this is where I'm going to be doing all of my shopping, all of my cashing in, and my level selecting. Starting with our boy Red. So for the price of 8 of those red skulls we picked up, we actually get the Dread Talon. It's a nice weapon. It's okay. Every weapon has a use, so they'll all be useful in some type of way. We get the Dread Talon mostly because it's actually useful compared to getting the other weapon that we could have gotten, the Sickles. And just for safety, I'm going to deposit my money more or less, even though I can't buy anything. That's Manny. Eventually, Manny will be giving us our armors. But in case I die, I don't drop that gold now. Anytime I die, I lose a quarter of my gold. So we have Flying Machine. We can pick the stages in any order for Specter. Shoutouts to Speedfrog who found this nifty little use for the claw. Actually saves from having to go up to the top platform. We picked the hardest stage because it also gives us access to our best movement weapon, essentially. And I'm going to need an obscene amount of money throughout the run, so I'm also going to be stopping periodically for these treasure chests. They're a little slow to get, but I can't do this without actually getting at least a bunch of them. I'm also going to be breaking a ton of checkpoints. Any checkpoint worth more than 500, you can guarantee I'll be breaking it. Dread Talon does one-shot enemies, so it's useful in that regard. It's pretty slow to use, but sometimes the enemies have more than just 2 hits of health, or they have armor. Ow. That's kind of scary! Once I break a checkpoint, it no longer serves as one. Not all of Specter's side rooms are terrifying, but a bunch of them can be like this one, because I really can't see where I am. Luckily, not a lot of the pre-boss checkpoints actually have that much money in them, but even so, most of the pre-boss checkpoints aren't the scary ones to break. Considering I've broken every checkpoint so far, if I die, on top of having to get my money back, wherever it may be, I would get brought back all the way to the beginning of the stage. Yo, username equals pants. What's up, dude? I'm gonna try and save a little time here by grabbing that checkpoint now, since the auto-scroller is still happening. Next time I enter that room, it won't be. It's easy, just don't die. Don't even worry about it, right? Another thing that makes it so terrifying to break all these checkpoints is that some of these skulls you only get once, like you only get one chance to get them, or you have to die to get another chance at getting that skull. So I really can't miss some of them, like the last couple that I picked up, because there's just no way to get back to those rooms. Easy game, easy life. No worries! I'm a pro gamer. Nice. See, I don't even need that money and I broke it because I'm that fearless. Don't worry about it. We got this. Propeller is slightly damaging. Nice, good fight. Taking advantage of the fact that whenever you're dealing damage to an enemy, you can stay within their hitbox. Fearing me anyway. Don't worry, when something terrible happens, I will scream. I am very vocal about how much of a baby I can be. Whoops. So like I said, when you beat a stage, you get a specific weapon from that stage, and this weapon is Judgment Rush, which allows you to lock onto enemies, going even through walls. It's a pretty good one in terms of going fast. I'm going to buy Rail Mail. I woke Manny up earlier, so now I get to just buy the armor from him. This lets me skate around. And I'm heading over to ExploudYourEar, which this stage is a cycle-based stage. There are global cycles. that are slightly concerning, but I'm far more concerned with just making it through the level in one piece. A lot of the hazards in this stage deal quite a lot of damage. Ooh boy. And I have to sometimes worry about that. My controller is a little cheeky, likes to pause the game on me sometimes. Like that. We'll see if that catches me at some point. Hopefully not. Lori with the top solid advice. Alright, just picked up the Darkness Wisp for the stage. Gives me a little bit of extra power to work with. Whoa! That was interesting. Okay, video game, you got me. It was funny. Hopefully I don't accidentally quit the title screen like that. That would be really bad. I promise that is not intentional. It is, however, terrifying. Grabbing a couple more skulls. Whoops. Gonna have to wait around. Unfortunately, a little bit too slow here. That's fine. Everything's fine. Don't even worry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dang. So, before I finish this stage, I will have to actually make a stop to one room to grab a skull. It's got a special friend that we'll be seeing a couple times throughout the run. It's called a Mimic. It's a type of enemy that actually deals 2 hearts of damage if it ever bites you. It shares that unique distinction with Bertha from the Iron Whale. So I have to make sure I one-shot this bad boy. Ow. That could have been better. Ow. Whoa, hello. Good dog. Alright, so now we have Plague Knight. This boss, kind of frustrating to deal with because Plague likes to teleport around a lot. Joke's on you, Plague. No amount of pausing is going to stop me from wailing in your butt. If I could find the right one. There it is. Come on. You know, it's really hard to time the hits on the Mimic, so it's okay to get one half of my face bitten off. I still have another half of the face. Beating a couple of stages brings me to this flashback sequence, the Memory of Adventure, which is a solid chunk of money I could be getting in this level. So I'm actually going to have to go for basically all of it because I didn't pick up a chest in ExploudYourEar. But there is a ton of money. I just need to make sure I have at least 1100-ish when I clear this level. There's 600 in here that I can easily get, plus another 1,000 and change at the end of this stage. Go Luan, go! Luan's pretty good at going on the first one, at least. The weapon we've unlocked from Explodatorium is the Bounding Soul. Looks like a nice undercooked meatball right now. But we have plenty of cash. We're gonna make it super spicy in just a hot minute. To complete this little tutorial. I can come up here and talk to Legion. Same deal as Manny. Pay him a bunch of money to wake him up, and then upgrade some stuff. I'm upgrading the Bounding Soul and the Judgment Rush. And then I'm going to the Lich Yard. Slightly out of order here from what I'm used to running any percent or New Game Plus. But now that we have our upgraded Bounding Soul, is muy picante, and it's actually going to be very useful. We can have 4 of them on the screen at the cost of half a bar per use. It'll pierce through enemies. Whoa! Make sure I don't die. Almost forgot to grab that. And the upgraded Judgment Rush will now allow us to be invincible on start, and it'll actually activate faster. Which is good, because it allows us to grab that skull really quickly. This room over here is actually one of the scarier rooms in the game. Because I kind of have to listen to the sounds of my feet to know that I'm landing on ground. I'm gonna slightly cheat here. Woo! Okay, I'm fine. Good, and I just barely have enough darkness to lock onto this guy. How do you think I feel every time the game pauses? I'm like, oh, cool, you know, I wasn't trying to do that. Help. Make sure I grab the darkness in this room. Ooh, nice. Hey, ow. Alright. Not every treasure chest in the game actually has a lot of money, so I need to make sure I get one in this stage. I'm gonna get the one in this room, because I can actually aggro that guy, get all this money, and then I can just kind of Judgment Rush to get out. I'm gonna take advantage of this skeleton, so that I can, again, Judgment Rush my way out. Oof! Okay. Looking good so far. So for Found Striker, my Judgment Rush actually activates a little too fast. I have to kind of delay a split second, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was a very good set of juggles there. Nice, that was a super fast kill. So by stacking all the Bounding Souls and bouncing them repeatedly, I actually did 7.5 hearts of damage, or 6.5, I think. T-pose to assert your dominance over one. I will eventually get the T-pose. But for now, I'm picking up my bro, the skilly bro. This used to be the main staple of the route for any percent. Still useful, just not the fastest. Can be detonated, deals good damage, can set and forget. It'll actually make this quick kill possible here on Treasure Knight. But first we gotta feed our boy. The boy wants meatballs. He hungry. He gets cranky. You're not yourself when you're hungry. It's a shame, because I like the guy who was guarding the mirror, but now we have Edge Boy, which is fine. I guess Edge Boy is fine. We'll get our Acolyte back later. But yeah, we're heading to the Iron Whale. Underwater stage. I have to be very specific about how I use my darkness here, because I only have just enough to make every trick work. Oh, so close. It's possible to get this, to get Judgment Rush to target one of these snails in here, but it's extremely precise. I need to be like right up against it when it happens. Since I didn't get it, it's fine. I didn't need to use extra darkness or anything, so I should still have enough darkness to do a couple of tricks. Make sure I get this Judgment Rush. I didn't want to kill that guy, because you can actually target him on the way out. The dash attack would have gotten that that tentacle out of the way. I hate that skull.
Guess who's back?
Welcome back.
Back again.
Spade is back. And he's clean.
But definitely clean, yeah.
I gotta make sure I target the Manta with this.
So we didn't drop anything, did we?
Nope, we are still solid. And I am in the Iron Whale.
Ooh.
It's taking care of Teethalon. Brush his Teethalon.
Is there any side of dead at the bottom of the stream? Shouldn't be.
Nice.
Yeah, it's 100% by me. Okay, I was not there to make the changement, damn it.
You're fine.
What's... Oh, it's God mode again. Once again.
I slightly had the wrong weapon equipped. What is good? I didn't die. So one of the things that makes 100% an easier category for the most part is that you get a lot of health and like other weapons, etc. that make a lot of strats easy, but at the same time, I am very concerned about dying or losing money. I am going to have more than 8,000, and I would be sent I would not only be sent back extremely far for dying.
Commentary is not the right
I
way.
have to make sure I don't accidentally explode in the meantime.
You mean Exploud?
Explode in the meantime.
Whew.
Wash you soul.
Yeah, that's not gonna something that's gonna happen anytime soon, though.
So I have a couple problems. I don't think I have any darkness.
Yeah, you forgot something on the way.
A little bit. I slightly jumped over it. It's okay.
I mean, a good mix of low percent and 80%, right?
The important part is that I have all the skulls and I have all the money. I actually didn't break that last checkpoint, so I'm gonna have to... I can get some extra money. I know where I can find extra money. Now we got ourselves a hover plume. This thing is okay. It lets you float around, and that's like cool and all, but it's not really useful for a lot of the speedrun. It's very situationally going to give us like a shortcut here and there.
Don't say that about my favorite item.
Too bad. That was close. Almost went back a screen for no reason. Whoa! Let's not do that. That'd be great. I guess I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to figure out where my darkness is at right now, because I'm going to need a certain amount to make... I think 2 bars is fine right now, because I'll need 1 right here, except that I killed the rat, because the rat was dumb, so I can't even use the one right here. Now, wait a second. Guess that works. Yeah, I would have been just fine if I could have Judgment Rushed that rat, but rat decided it would be time to take a dive. Get my free refill. Now I'm at max darkness. I could use all the energy I'll ever need for the entire run. This room is kind of fun, because if I do this correctly, I should be able to beat this thing. Well, even damage boosting there is just fine. It's better than going around the long way. Chameleons are the enemy. Never forgetty. The thing is I gotta make up for a couple hundred gold. I know where I can get some. Oh, where are my manners? How could I have forgotten to swag here? There we go. I got crushed! Let's not talk about that.
Uh-oh.
I literally got stuck at the wall. And Chance is gonna be a little angry. This is fine. I made up for it. There's plenty of money.
What's funny is that you dropped frames at the exact same time you got crushed. So nobody saw it.
This is okay.
I mean, nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. You just decided to restart the stage because you like it, you know.
It's a fun level. I like the music.
Well. I guess it's good enough as for the reason to be. Oh, well, maybe.
The only slightly unfortunate thing, I guess, is that we have to go through the autoscroller again. That's really funny too, because like I have died like that before, but I don't usually ever die like that. Like, I'm basically able to say that I should restart the stage.
Oh, well.
Oops. Don't you dare swag again. That wasn't even swag. That wasn't even swag.
If only it was. If only.
Alright. World record incoming. Technically speaking, I mean, I did set it last time. 100% is a lot of fun of a category. I have put work into it, but not nearly as much work as I've put into the other categories. I literally was just staring at it like, I was like, okay, cool, I broke the thing. I'm just gonna blink my eyes real quick while Specter's digging around in this chest. Only to see I literally landed like right in front of it.
Such a shame. I was gonna say, don't forget your skull.
Mm-hmm. Clearly, I should blame applesauce because I'm not used to using these colors.
That was my first color scheme I used for Specter when I was doing loops.
Really?
Yeah.
Very, very patriotic of you.
And then I switched to the zombie color because why not?
Alright. Considering I died twice to not swag, I will continue to swag to my heart's content.
I can't wait.
Instead of getting stuck on walls, because Specter's pretty good at getting stuck on walls.
Oh, it definitely is.
No gloss allowed.
I wonder why he's taking the checkpoint.
I mean, I don't technically gotta get it, but you know, just figure out what as well. I'm gonna be down there. Besides, these are my favorite two spots in this stage. Totally not scary.
How many times did I die to that last part of the room?
Can I please? Thank you.
No.
There we go.
No, you don't.
Okay, now, unfortunately, as terrifying as it's going to be, I actually have to, at some point, farm sign daggers, which only appear in this part of the stage, for darkness, because whenever you kill an enemy as Spectre, you get some darkness out of them. So I'm literally going to have to go over here and hope they cooperate.
That's king or not.
That should be plenty of darkness.
Woo.
Okay, now that we've broken everything of value in this stage, let's get out of here. Tinker, luckily, is the kind of fight that you can just rip straight from any percent. So now that we've spent, you know, a solid chunk of time in Clockwork Town, let's get out of here. Let's go somewhere else. Flashback. The stunning conclusion to Specter's adventures. Unlike with Glusp, yeah, I definitely spent way too long in there. Yo, go Luan, go. Yo, he going. He knows it's important today. Yeah!
I wish you would be aware of that in every single run we are doing in Specter, but...
I mean, if it was a race or a PB attempt, yeah, that'd be nice, but, like, I'm okay with him doing it today. Okay, I'm gonna try for a really dumb jump here that Taiwan loves to go for. Nice! Saving frames.
You mean the block jump?
I hate that jump.
I love that jump.
I hate it.
Well, I'm the one that came up with it, so I guess I should love it.
I hate your jump.
I know.
Okay, that was Shield Knight. She died.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't save that much time, but...
No, it doesn't, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's not cool. I'm just gonna say, you know, I hate that I have to include it in my runs.
What are you gonna do when someone is gonna be so good at Specter, you actually have to do it?
Oh, he can have it. At that point, I just out. Rip Beard Man. Your strong boy is done. That's unfortunate, yes. We've got 3 stages left. Speaking of left, make sure I go left. Ah! Your boy Luan. Mr. Left. Pridemore's fun though. It's got some really good movement in it. Like,
Oh yeah.
ah, darn.
Well, in 100% any percent it looks fun.
Mm-hmm. Yo, nice. I made it. Yo, can we get past Paul? Okay, see you later, Paul.
Wait,
Yo,
Paul
Hundo
is
is
the
really fun. Like, it's such an easy thing to learn, too. Once you, like, learn where you have to go and the money you need. Whoa! That was close. Almost forgot to get that.
Yeah. The only reason I never run a 100% category is that most of them, if you die, you just have to reset pretty much, so it's kind of annoying.
This one's pretty free on that in that regard.
Because money in Shovel Knight and Plague is so tight that it's kind of dumb when you do 100%.
There's a lot of extra money, so you can always back it up. Great. Idiot proof. You know, for those times when I'm an idiot. Make sure I kill this rat, unfortunately. I still don't have enough darkness. Ugh.
Yeah, a little bit of darkness on the left.
I didn't see it in time. That's okay, because at this point I don't need it. There's plenty of darkness in this room.
You have plenty of help to do that like a crazy man. Crazy man.
I totally don't need my darkness. Moments before dying.
Yeah, that money is really not in a good place.
It's fine.
Yeah, Feather, obviously. What did you say about Feather?
It's sometimes useful. Kind of like that, you know. That I almost needed, kind of useful. Because I nearly fell. Yo, nice. The juggles on King Knight are really hard to get. Nice. It's unfortunate that King's opening gambit is the only consistent part of the fight. After that, I'm just kind of freestyling it. And King, with all his vanity, awards us with a Bloody Mirror. Which is actually pretty useful for the run. This is the only challenge where we're also allowed to do our regular attacks. All the other challenges force you to learn by using the relic itself.
Yeah. I wish we could attack with the lantern, but we can't. Huh?
You sort of can. You can't normally. Yo, it's Baz. Spam Cat Baz. If you have Franker Face C installed, Cat Baz away.
Franker.
Oh yes, I will be doing upgrades. They are needed, and I will definitely be taking advantage of them. But not right now. I make sure I get that all done at some point at the same time. You don't like the Cat Baz? It's the best. It's adorable. Oh boy, okay, we're fine.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Stranded is kind of a scary stage because like darkness is super tightly routed and dying is very possible. I am getting my last health upgrade though. That's kind of nice. I'll also know if I actually got all the skulls that I needed to get so far. Because Red's wife, Scarlet, the reason why we're collecting these skulls in the first place, her skull is going to be in this stage. It's the 80th skull you collect every time. From downtown!
Let's go and jam.
You know the funniest part though? The funniest part though is that we're gonna have Red's wife. We're gonna have the ability to fulfill his obligation, or our obligation to him. We're not gonna be able to do that though, because it's too slow to do it right now. So we're gonna hold on to his wife. If that's okay. If you guys don't mind. I'll give her back later.
That sounds like a rat.
It's not wife napping, it's just delayed return. Yo, thank you for the good luck. How's it going, CM? I'm giving his wife an experience, getting to watch me do all these cool things. Look at how sick I am. Ooh. Here she comes. Got her. Wife gets. Ooh, nice! I got the kill! It's not an easy kill. Yo, I am super excited for Spade-A-Thon. I am definitely already booked. I have my registration done. So anything that is donated to me today really helps me just recover from, you know, doing all of that. Alright, so we have the wife. Don't tell him that we have the wife. We don't want to upset him right now. And we still need stuff he's got. Ow. Ow. Ow.
My favorite item of the game, actually. For real.
I did not get a new
It's
controller. It's still the same controller.
That posed randomly.
So we'll see how long that lasts, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, so here we are now, Lost City. Aptly named because the stage is kind of, you know, terrible for runs. You might be noticing I have almost 30 grand. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to me with all that money on me.
That would be nice to have 30 grand on the donation counter.
That would be pretty nice. Although I'd kind of be terrified at that point if something happened. Alright, I have to make sure I attack dog one more time. Got him.
But yeah, if you can't donate, you can still help by just sharing on social media, you know, Twitter, Discord, stuff.
Tweet it out. Retweet. Retweet the retweet.
Yeah.
Tell a
Tweet
friend.
the retweet of the tweet the tweet. Tweet it, tweet it, tweet. That reminds me of the... Wait, how's it called again? The Swedish chef in the Muppet Show.
Okay, I'm fine.
Don't die. Oh, well, you lost your best friends.
Poor Steve.
No! You're so damn lucky.
A little. Some of it is skill.
Not much of it, though.
Wow.
Wow, that burn. For that money.
Let's talk about this real quick. Let's
you
not be
forgot
too
money?
hasty. Let's not be too hasty when we judge me in a moment, okay?
Mm,
Don't judge me.
I guess that's what happens when you talk about skill.
Don't judge me.
Probably. I am not judging.
Okay.
Just saying. You know.
My stream is a safe zone. Big oof. F for respect. Ow. Ow.
Well, it is your channel, but it's technically not your stream right now.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Steve with the rescue for the third time in the row.
Seriously. Now everyone's gonna believe that you do that on purpose.
Not true. Not true.
Kind of true.
I make a lot of stuff look like it's intentional. That one, not intentional.
Yeah, all the money is back.
Where were you when Steve carried us to safety?
Oh, praise our Lord Steve.
Steve merely interprets the word. Oh boy. Oh gosh, I gotta go this way. That was close. Oh, my favorite room. Who doesn't love this room?
Dark Souls has Solaire. We have Steve. Seems legit.
Okay, we're fine. See, I told you you could attack. It's just, you know, very specific.
Which is?
Alright, steal this money real quick. Don't even tell the Duck Knight that we took it.
Well, to be honest, I'm happy that you're stealing money from Duck Knights because they cost me so many runs in the past that, yeah.
Yo, we're coming up on my favorite trick, Lost Spaghetti. Shoutouts to Max Noodle Knight. He doesn't even speedrun video games, he just likes them. Okay, we're gonna turn this lava into not so dangerous lava. Nice.
It could end up being dangerous anyway.
Everything's fine. I'm okay.
Yeah, lost in spaghetti. Are they still planning to correct that?
Nope.
Oh,
That's gonna stay.
cool. It technically doesn't improve the game, so and it's hard to do.
It is not something anyone's going to find easily.
You can find it by mistake, though. That can happen. That's possible.
I mean, that's
though.
how it was found.
That's very unlikely. That's very unlikely. Yeah.
All right, so that's every one of the night stages. We're gonna start collecting some extra stuff we left behind. Anyone think I left something maybe in the lobby?
Nah.
Oh shoot, I did leave that skull here this whole time. Well, since I can't talk to Red, I might as well get it now. All right. If I somehow manage to do this without taking damage, I'm pretty good at video games. We'll see how good am I at video games.
If you do that, you donate $10. Wait.
I'm so good at video games.
Yay.
Wow, not even taking damage in the Chronos coin mission either. So we still gotta upgrade everything. I'm also holding on to almost 40 grand worth of gold. But not yet. I'm gonna do the Tower of Fate stage first. And this stage has a really terrifying Crusher skip. Brought to you by the Chronos coin.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Well, all of them are kind of scary.
Except for any percent. Any percent is free.
Yeah.
I skate into lava. Okay, so this trick right here is to not have to hit the book more than once.
That was interesting.
I'm definitely gonna have to hit that book more than once. Woo! I'm still alive. Let it be known that I didn't die. It was super radical. Okay, the fun part's gonna be breaking this checkpoint. Getting the money and not getting burned by that droplet so that I can still make this cycle.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Wow,
it's kinda
that's
tight.
pretty good.
Okay, now I have to get here, do this. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it, Desu. I didn't make it, Desu. Okay, let's try that again.
Oh,
While I'm at it, let's show off this. Go, go, go. Dang it. Couldn't do it. Okay. Let's make sure I have enough darkness to do the rest of this. Once more, with feeling. The scary part is I do still need to do the Crusher skip, because my money is there somewhere. Actually, it's right there. Alright, so this is what it would look like. Something like that. Easy every time. Whoa, hi! Okay, that was scary. Do you remember that episode of Buffy the Vampire where Specter got crushed in the Crusher? Ah, yes. Truly my favorite. I mean, I would believe it. Donovan has the thighs to be on that show.
I just thought about something. Something that would be really funny.
And that
is
would
that
be?
we use the Bunny Tyler song for Bunch on Trust and the Reese fight, and the fact you hear the song is Reese singing the song in your head for telepathy.
Oh, that's adorable. I mean, I'd rather be thinking
Which
of
would
that
make
than the fact that I
a
have to fight
ton of
Black Knight
sense.
right now.
Yeah. I mean, I can put the music.
It's time to juggle Black Knight.
I know, wait, I can't. They won't hear it. That doesn't work. My setup is not perfect. Sorry, damn.
Don't worry about it. We all there right now.
I'm gonna need a nice cup of coffee.
I would like some
That's for
coffee.
sure.
I'll probably make some tea on the next run. First, I gotta do some stuff and things.
Oh yeah, you're not running after that, so yeah. We do have plenty of time.
Who likes dancing? If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together for this green girl dance.
It's a trap!
I need to talk to Steve. Good, I actually managed to talk to Steve. Your juice bar bros, they give you money for good juice. Okay, now I get to upgrade
funny.
everything.
What's funny about Specter is that he just rejects everyone. Every single one of them. And then he does the nicest save in all Shovel Knight history.
He even likes dogs.
So, you know what's something that's sad about 100% is that you don't have to show off the Duck Knight in that room.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, this guy. Which, if I had time, I would. But yeah, you can totally give him a nice shiny coat of armor. And if no one's looking, you can pet this dog. But none of those count for 100%.
Yeah, the other part of about the Duck Knight thing is that you have to do that after a stage every time. So, well, that was nice. That was totally the right item to use, right?
I was maybe holding down.
I mean, we didn't see anything. You just wanted to do the elevator again, stuff like that. Well, to be honest, this time you didn't drop frame though, so.
Just wanted to make sure I keep tension high, you know?
Yeah, you know. Have my veins being like that. Ding, 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 ding. Ooh.
I know.
Right?
It's a very difficult trick.
Yeah, so hard. I can't believe it is doing it during a live run. Wow.
Actually, the real fun trick would be the Bread Pan's elevator skip. That thing's hilarious.
Yes, sure. What did you do again?
I missed every block in the room. I happened to just barely miss the blocks in front of me and behind me. This is slightly problematic.
Yeah, money is really not at the right place either.
I need that money. I definitely need that money.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably should have restarted this stage, but yeah, it's you need to go from left to right again, so kind of annoying.
Luckily, I can get that money fairly easily.
Maybe.
Okay.
Hopefully. Probably.
Good. Anyone want moons? I got some moons. Here, have some spare moons. I gave you all I got, guys. Oh yeah, I want the
Liar.
Alright, so here's Enchantress. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all my ammo. Done. Now, even though we're about to beat the video game, we're actually not going to be done with 100% yet.
I figured. I didn't know actually lanterns counted as enemies for that thing. That's funny.
It's pretty convenient in that regard.
Truly is.
The lantern is super powerful. It's a shame that like it costs so much, darkness to use.
Yeah.
So I have 11,600 gold right now. That's I think that's actually just barely enough. Literally just barely enough. We're about to find out.
And Specter now will not be alive ever again.
That would be tragically poetic if he just didn't appear in any future games. He did.
Well, he's technically dead.
But like not reanimated either.
No.
Ripperino Specter. Now, at the end of the credits, you can definitely check what your percentage is. I know I don't have 100%. It's coming, though. Don't worry. It will be there. Within the hour and 10 minutes. In fact, practically within 3 more minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because if you're doing 1 hour and 10 minutes more of that, well, I wouldn't mind, but,
Alright, so first, we give back the wife. That's important. He wants the wife.
Does he, though?
We said we'd give back the wife. We gave back the wife, okay? The dance of my people. Enjoy.
Now, can he say wife you get to that or something like that? I don't know. Maybe he can. Maybe he cannot. Something I found funny is that Specter is surprisingly popular in Japan compared to the rest of the...
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. He's definitely... Specter is definitely edgy enough for Japan.
Well, red waifu level is too high. That's why.
All
That
right, Red,
makes sense.
Red gave me a ton of money for every additional skull there. So before I go and talk to Red again, let's go and buy all this armor. Nice. I was over by 1,000. Time is coming up, though. Time comes when I
When is
have,
time exactly?
when the Caltrop screen pops up. So for me,
okay.
that's now. It comes with a snazzy suit that makes me look even more undead and grisly. But hey, I got it. $100.
And that's pretty early. I don't know.
Close enough. 105.57. But just to prove, I actually got 100%. World record! Yep, every item, all the upgrades, all darkness, all health, all cloaks, cold shoulder, and every skull. Word. Thank you for watching. Next thing we got on board is Lori D. Bunnykins doing Plague of Shadows. 420 green coins. Blaze it. XD.